Oh wait, ENY Nick. That's Nikki Baby. Nikki Baby on point. She in the
Yo, what's
building.
up, Nikki baby?
Hi, Nikki Baby.
How you feeling?
What's going on?
We happy to have you.
Yes, we are as always. ENY. I don't know if ENY coming, but I know Nikki Baby is here. Thank you. Okay. She said, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy." Oh no, she didn't say that. That's the people saying that. But Nikki say shit like that.
Oh,
She
okay.
be Nikki don't fuck around. Excuse my language. Nikki will have it that she keeps that chat in check.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, welcome to Make It Make Sense Mondays. What you reading, babe?
No, I'm just, they like, please share this live stream.
Oh yeah, that's Nikki saying that.
Okay.
Nikki said, "King Tut and Mac, my mom." Mwah. Oh, I'm on my Coach Coco swag tonight. Y'all know when I put the turban on, I'm Coach Coco. I'm Coach Coco tonight. Yes. Y'all
She,
see what we doing? We got that merch on hard. Yes. Look at this KT and make it make sense with King Tut and now that's Mac Mama. Look at Mac Mama. That's sexy Mac Mama. I like these. Yo, shout out to our designer, our graphic designer, G George.
yeah, G George is the truth.
He gets busy. Valley Forge. Okay.
Valley Forge, he know
That's
how to
his
put something together.
production company. Yes. So make sure y'all
And I
look out
mean
for him.
lifelike.
Lifelike.
Lifelike cartoons.
His Instagram is Valley Forge on
Yes.
Instagram, and I think he is on YouTube too, right?
Yes.
G George, I hope you're listening tonight because I don't know your exact Instagram, but I want you to put it in the chat. But it's Valley Forge. It's
Yes.
definitely that's his production company. He gets busy, okay?
And G George is a comedian.
And yeah, he's a all listen. He's a jack of all trades.
Absolutely.
And anybody from Brooklyn know who we talking about. The
Yes.
infamous, the legendary G George.
That's right.
Okay, he's from every part of Brooklyn.
That's right.
But I believe he's from Fulton Street, right? That area on Bed-Stuy. But he's everybody know. Anybody that's anybody in Brooklyn know G George.
That's right.
And he is uber talented. Just look at this. Well now he didn't do this logo. We got this logo was Official Burn.
Official Burns.
Yeah, that now we got to.
Shout out to Official Burns.
Shout out to Official Burn, my videographer, my editor, and he does logos. He just does everything. He's another one. We just have a great team.
Yeah.
We really do. But he's another jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Yes, because he would have. He probably would say, "Wait a minute now."
And
He
big
ain't
up
do
to
that
Emily.
Yep. Shout out to Emily, his beautiful daughter. Yes. So tonight's live is let go of that anger. And I have, I always have me a Make It Make Sense Monday. But before I start mine, I want you to start yours first, babe. Do you ever Make It Make Sense Monday?
No, I'm just listening to you.
You just
Because you said to let go
of that
of
anger.
that anger.
But do you have any instance of where you wanted to tell somebody let go of that anger, or you had to let go of some anger of your own?
Yeah. Sometimes I have to let go of anger. And sometimes I wish other people would let go of their anger.
Since you've been home, have you had to let go of any anger?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. Would you want to share it or no?
Well, it's just differences I may have with people who care about me.
Okay. Okay.
And sometimes, the people that love you, they honestly feel that they know what's best for you. And sometimes you have to let the people that love you know that you're capable and you qualified of flying on your own. I know they worry about me. I know they don't want to see me slip up and make no mistakes. And I know that because I'm just re-entering society, they're under the impression that I'm most vulnerable.
Okay.
But I'm just leaving prison, which also make me most on point.
That's right.
You know, I
That's
mean,
right.
prison is fresh. It's like I just woke up and I'm home now.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's like so. Believe me,
And what I always tell you, you still locked up.
I'm still locked out.
Yeah, he just on the furlough.
That's
As far
right.
as I'm concerned.
That's right.
You
That's
know what I
right.
mean? You still on the furlough. You're not quite free yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to act accordingly, and you know what I'm saying. Just you learning the layout of the land,
Right.
right?
Yes, I'm learning it.
Okay,
I'm relearning.
you're relearning.
And
That's
I'm
right.
learning it in a different manner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it used to be a time when I could care less about learning anything
Mm.
because I already had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew what I was going to do.
Got you.
I already had people I was in cahoots with,
Mm-hmm.
and we was just going to ride that wave until we crashed and burnt.
Mm.
It ain't no more crashing.
That's right.
So that's what it's about now.
So you let go of anger.
Well, I let go of people that inspire anger.
Say less. That's the jewel of the night. That is the jewel of the night. Let go of people that inspire the anger. Well, here's my little make sense Mondays. So we was in a mall, right? And we was shopping, you know, cat little bull crap. I bought some t-shirts. Matter of fact, I bought these t-shirts. But I had my guy, my designer, hook them up for me, right? Because y'all know I'm heavy on the merch and we want to get the images out, you know, so this way y'all know what's coming. So I always have you know, I got a little spot I go to. But anyway, I go in and this lady is at the counter and she's a young girl, cute young girl, but she's so angry. Like she's angry to the point where we just feel like it's towards us. And I know it ain't towards us. We leaving the store and I was like, babe, that girl was angry, right? And he was like, yeah, she was angry. And the bag ripped. So when the bag ripped, I was like, babe, you go in the store and get the bag from her because I already knew what it was. I knew it in my bones. I said, it's me she's angry about. But I bet you if you go in that store and ask for the bag, she's going to give you the bag with a smile on her face. What you said?
She gave me the bag.
No. What did you tell me before you went in the store?
Oh, I said there's no way in the world that woman right there was going to give me the bag or give me a smile. That wasn't happening.
And didn't you tell me you was about to bet me? Like he
I
was that sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, yo, I bet you this, that's not going to happen.
Ladies, y'all got to let go of the anger. If you working in any sort of hospitality business, y'all got to let it go. And when you see another sister come in your store and she's with her partner, man, woman, whoever she's with, it's starting to get, it looks a little crazy if you just angry when the couple is before you, but then when you send the guy back in, and it may be a girl too at some case, I don't know, but if you send the guy back in by himself, now you turn into a different person. She smiled, and I knew this was gonna happen. She was like, it was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. She was a totally different person when I was with him, and it's like that's crazy to me. Because I take it offensively. You know, of course I had to take it offensively, but I already knew that if I would have went back in that store and I would have asked for a bag, she would have gave me an attitude and I would have cussed her out. I already knew it. I seen her come before. She's not original. So I'm like, let me send him back in there. Watch she be the nicest person in the world to him. And I was right. You couldn't believe it. When he came out that store, I was sitting there waiting for him and I was like, she was nice to you, right? What you said, he was like, yeah, she was. Like you was really couldn't believe
extremely
it.
Nice.
Extremely nice. Explain how she was.
She was welcoming. Mm-hmm. She was inviting.
Flirtatious.
No, not flirtatious. Just,
if you would have been like,
she just treated me like.
But listen, if you would have been like, hey, babe, my wife's not in here. Could you give me your number? You know she would have passed you them digits, right?
I don't think so. Maybe if she never seen me with you and had no idea I had a wife. Maybe.
Babe, I told you this earlier and you agreed with me. Now you're going
to... No, I was listening to you. I was listening to what you were saying and I was shaking my head to what you were saying. But I wasn't so sure about that. But I can't say that she was definitely a different person.
And it was a matter of minutes, guys. It wasn't like it was an half an hour later, whatever, and her life improved or her situation changed. It was a matter of 5 minutes. The bag popped.
Well,
We
I was a
sat
gentleman,
down.
though.
You was a gentleman when I
Because
was with you, too.
she wasn't at the register no more. She was in another location.
And what you
And I
said?
told her I didn't mean, I hope I wasn't interrupting her, interfering with something she was doing.
Uh-huh.
But, and she was like, it was all good.
But her whole energy changed, right?
Yeah.
She had to let that anger go when she seen my babe. I don't blame her, because you make my days brighter, too. Sometimes, because I'm grouchy, but I'm never grouchy with you. But I am like, I just might be grouchy about anything.
Could you
And
pass the violin, please?
what? I'm grouchy with you. You're right.
Sometimes.
You're right. But yes, that's the topic tonight. And I got another one too, but I'm going to see what the peoples are saying in the room. All right. Tano Blanco, warrior for
Taino, no.
Christ. Oh, you say,
Taino Blanco.
okay.
Well, like, that might mean the white Indian.
Okay.
Warrior for Christ. Isaiah 13:3.
3.
Have to let go of that anger because it will only grow into hate and pull you out of character. Thank you, Taino Blanco.
Yes, Taino.
Gracias.
Yes. Oh, Nikki deleting them. Nikki, they starting early. They starting early. Taino said, believe me, I'm not afraid of the other person more than myself because that beast is there. My beast is in me too. Oh, yes.
That's right.
I definitely.
And that's another
relate.
thing. You got to always remember that if you let someone get you so angry that it causes you to step out of character, that person is in control of you.
No, that's a fact.
That person controls you.
That's a fact. Kipira Maya Tahin. Respect to the king, letting go of those who inspire anger. Big ups to the queen for inspiring love. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was nice.
That was very nice. What's that one? Danny Lumbo.
Danny Lumbo. You girls have never.
I don't know what he's talking about. I think you got to get him up out of here, Nikki. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
You girl, Nikki got him up out of here. Thank you, Nikki. Look, watch your language. She got it. They come in by the droves, the trolls. Okay.
Shout out to everyone in the chat.
Thank you for showing support to the channel. That's Nikki telling them. Thank you, Nikki. Plenty of women will take to a man who they know has a woman. Yes. I don't know why they do that.
Well, I think that when a man is in the presence of a woman of substance,
okay,
I think that it make women feel that
angry because she was mad as hell.
Not angry,
she was pissed. She was pissed.
I don't know. Maybe she was pissed before we came in there.
Okay, but
and she just held on to it.
All right, but my thing is, if you work as if you working in a public,
no, you pissed her off.
How? What did I do?
Because she wasn't pissed when I walked back in.
So it was me.
It was you.
It was my presence. That's sad. Tiano said, sometimes you want to move forward and change for the better, but the past tries to pull you in, especially if you're in the same hood.
Wow. Yeah. Yo, people, places, and things. That's why, yo, when you in the hood, you got to find spots in the hood that fuel you with positive energy. Because you could be in the hood, but you got to be in locations with people who confirm what your intentions are when it comes to living. Because if you with the wrong people, if you just idle, you hit. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the hood. And I know that the hood is a beautiful place. I always say that there's no bad community. There's just people within those communities that have no idea how wonderful and beautiful they are. And because they don't have that knowledge, they often abuse, disrespect, and violate. But so you got to find those people within that community that reflect the same light you reflect, and those in search of something meaningful. And you got to pray for the individuals who are just running amok and to and fro, you know. And
And the
you
hoods is
got to
not
do a
as
lot of
bad as
sucker
they used
ducking.
to be. Like when we was living in the hood.
Yeah,
Like it to me, when you see the crime level now, it's way less crime than it was back in the days.
because there are much more businesses, and they protect business and
And
property.
gentrification.
Oh,
That's
because of
what
that.
I mean.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, the amount of gentrification that's in all of these hoods that we grew up in.
Yes.
When you see, white people jogging with their dogs through Fort Greene and
That's
in
right,
East New
Charles
York.
Johnson. I'm listening.
Okay, no, what happened?
Charles Johnson said, letting
Letting go
go
of
of
anger
anger.
and process.
I agree.
And and remember when you first came home and seen it, it was like so like jarring, shocking. And I'm like, oh, babe, I got to tell you that all the time. When you be like, babe, be careful. But I'll be like, babe, they not going to do nothing no more. This ain't the old, Flatbush, or this ain't the old such and such. And it's sad, but the people in the hood that's so quick to do black on black crime, they don't touch. They do not touch those other folks. They make the hood peace and safe for them. But they're so quick when it was just all of us to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? To rob each other. So that's the sad part. Is that, people from other races have to come in your neighborhood to make it right. That's sad. It really is. Because like you said, your neighborhood, we was in the same neighborhood. Now all of a sudden there's these beautiful stores and the liquor store ain't on every corner. It might be out down the block now. But before it was 4 liquor stores on one block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's a wine gallery and it's a wine tasting couture with cheese. You know what I'm saying? They make things, so much better, so much brighter, but it's the same neighborhood.
Yep.
And we could have did that. You know what I'm saying? For each other in our own neighborhoods. I don't know when we're going to get it together, but that's it.
We getting it together. You got people that's working.
Jenna Stam said, hi, good morning.
Good morning, Jenny
It's
Stan.
the evening here. Maybe she's telling us that from another country.
Yeah, she might be in another country.
Yeah. Hi from England,
Yo,
Alan Small.
big up the England.
Somebody gave you some love, darling. Mighty Maji Aglang says, salute to King Tut and fam. And who's this sent you some
Salute,
love?
bro.
Somebody sent you some love right there, but I don't see their names. Usually when you tap on, Diamond Life.
All right, yo.
Thank
big up the
you.
Diamond Life. Thank you very much for the love you sent in our direction, Diamond Life. We really appreciate it. That's beautiful.
Yes. Alan Small, woman wants something that they don't have all the time. Okay, King of Gun Hill says, so have you guys thought about who's going to do the big King Tut interview? Which platform? Oh, baby, you done missed all of that, darling. I did the big King Tut interviews. Let me break all the interviews down that you need to go and catch up on. We did the King Tut Comes Clean on the Tupac Shakur incident, and that was phenomenal. And you need to go check that one out. We did part 1 through 4 of his life, and I was the interviewer, and I've been told I did an amazing job, and you wouldn't have got not even an ounce of the information that he shared with me, with anybody on any other platform. Trust me. So I want you to go check out his part 1 through 4 and let me know what you think. It's all on the channel. Yeah, so we stopped at 1 through 4 because he was giving up so much that I had to say, oh, wait a minute now. We got to save some for the documentary, the series, and the movie, the book. There's a lot of things coming. It was because he was so comfortable with me. You know what I mean? And we was about to get into the juicy juice, but something said, hold up for a second. So, and it's out, but it's 1 through 4 is out there. That's enough for right now because everything else is going to be on film. But yes, I might say that I did an amazing job. What you say, baby?
He said, Tut, this is Zed Jackson. Tut, you ever think about doing an interview with Unique Mecca Audio and have Mac Mama be the interviewer? No, I never thought about that. But shout out to Zed Jackson and Unique Mecca Audio. That's my man. Me and Unique go way back, man.
You got
I
a
never
picture of
thought
him
about
up
that.
too. From in
Yeah.
the if y'all check out the NPR interview that he did, we made like a video collage of it, and Unique is in one
Yeah.
of those
He
pictures. I
sees
don't
that.
even know if he knows that.
Oh, when you see 4 of us guys against the wall,
Yeah.
that Unique is in that picture also.
Wise up 786. What's up from Miami, Liberty City? Okay,
Yo,
Miami
one
the
love,
building.
Miami. Peace and love.
Okay. Wait. Oh, Larry Bruce. Somebody. Diamond Life is checking Larry Bruce. Larry Bruce, be respectful because they love by these streets. So watch out. Thank you, Diamond Life. All right. Mighty Majiling Lane said it's better to just get out the hood, period. But what if you don't have the means to get out? You know, you got to be realistic. Everybody wants to get out and go somewhere nicer. But if you don't have the means, some people, have been in their apartments, and I'm talking about the projects, because everybody hood in different cities is set up in different ways. But some people have been in their projects in their apartments that they leave them from generation to generation. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? That's where people are comfortable, or they might not have the financial means to get out.
And sometimes people come across the money
Mm-hmm.
and the opportunity is there. But unfortunately, there's this loyalty that
To the
you have
community.
to the community, to the neighborhood,
Like my
to the
grandmother.
area. It's just, you just can't let go.
Listen, I didn't understand it neither, Mighty, to be honest with you. My grandmother had an opportunity. My grandmother was living in the projects, I want to say 50 years before she passed away. God bless her sweet soul, Nana. And she had an opportunity. She was with her partner. Shout out to Mr. Hawkins. God bless the dead. Great, great man. She had an opportunity to move. He wanted to, the man had a lot of money, and he was a funeral director, and he had a beautiful home in Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. I'm talking on President Street. Anybody from Brooklyn know that's where the bread is at, over there with the Jews. My grandmother did not want to leave the projects. I couldn't believe it. I never understood it. I was still mad. I'm about to get mad again thinking about it because, they passed on. They would have left that to me and my sister. We'd have had a multi-million-dollar house to split between us. But she did not refuse to leave the projects. She wanted to be around her friends that she was with for those 50 years of her life. So, you know what I mean? It's not just that simple where you could just move. Some people got some deep-seated roots to the hood that they live in. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all, I'm not gonna lie. A guy named Alan Small,
Mm-hmm.
he had said when it came to choosing, like it'll come back around though.
Oh,
It was
okay.
something I was
Oh, he
reading.
was. Oh, you want me to go back up?
Yeah, go back down.
This way, right?
Yeah,
Choose the right circle of influence.
choose the right circle of influence. And yo, it's not easy because the influences in the community, they some serious influences.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was a kid and we used to influence each other to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Just growing up as a young male, preteen, teenager, the people that have it the roughest
Mm-hmm.
are the best when it comes to influencing people.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything they get, they fight for.
Mm-hmm.
So they learn how to fight.
So how do they have the discipline now, since gentrification came around, to not wreak havoc in these hoods that they used to wage wars in?
Well, usually
The cameras. Somebody said the cameras.
the cameras.
Cameras stopped a lot.
And when you're an active criminal,
Mm-hmm.
the police pay you a personal visit. And they let you know anything that go down out here, whether it's you or not, you going to jail. Because this is your hood. So you it. And they do you like that. And it'll sit somebody ass down.
Okay, a DMW Shots 247 said facto queen. They took parts of Bedford Stuyvesant and Crown Heights back. Sure did. And out in East New York too.
And East New York. But I remember when I was young, we had white folks in East New York.
Back in the 60s.
Back in the 60s, yeah.
So they coming back. That's why he said took back.
Yeah.
They coming back. That's right. LaForster Unscripted said for Portland with support. Okay, Portland.
Portland.
Okay. Say his name, baby, because I don't want to mess up his name.
Taino Blanco, Warrior for Christ, Isaiah 13:3. Tell I'm from the hood, East New York. Liberty and Montauk? Oh, no. Liberal.
And Montauk.
But
had that boy, T2 and Wicked in the late 80s till the early 90s.
All right.
Went up in 93. I saw you in Brooklyn House being escorted out by the COs. I was locked in.
Oh, okay.
So Brooklyn House, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Because that's before the feds.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Shout out Tiano.
Shout out Tiano. He's from East New York.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Diamond Life said, "You're welcome, family. We love you." That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Thank you to Diamond Life. We love you too, Diamond Life. Okay. What's up, guys? John from Houston, Texas.
Yo, what's up?
Paul Forster.
What's up, Houston, Texas? Wow.
Okay. Nationwide is in the building. They coming from all over and overseas.
I missed those interviews, my brother, and still looking young. The last time I saw him was in Brooklyn House.
Charles Johnson.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh, he must have seen the interview. You missed the interviews, or you missed when he was doing the interviews. Because if you miss them, they still on the channel. All you gotta do is press play. And
Brooklyn House, I'm thinking, was it Brooklyn in the 80s?
Because you was in Brooklyn House a few times?
Yeah.
But it had to be a long time ago.
And in the 90s.
Linda Lewis.
Good afternoon. How are you doing? Watching the live. Nice looking couple.
Love your head wrap. Love your makeup. We love you. Thanks for sharing blessings. Oh, thank you, Linda.
Thank you so much.
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Linda.
Thank you very much, Linda.
I appreciate that compliment. And I boomerang it back to you because I love your spirit, Linda. That's what I'm talking about. See, Linda don't have them anger issues. Linda, I don't know if you heard the live from the beginning, but we was talking about people letting go of all that anger, man. Sorry. Oh, ENY's in the building. She said,
what's
sorry,
up,
so
ENY?
late. What
How
up,
you feel?
ENY? My girl, my next moderator is back in the building. Yeah, ENY said, oh no, the trolls are trolling this early. Okay. Tiano said, my grandmother had 4 apartment building on Montauk and Hegman.
Okay. All right. On Montauk and Hegman. Okay, I know exactly where that's at.
Okay. Travis Bullock said, peace and blessings to you both. I had the pleasure of being in both of your company. This True. RP Queenie and Larry. Oh, what up, True?
Peace and love, True.
What's
One
going
love.
on, True? Yes, peace to, oh my God, R.I.P. my sister Queenie and Larry Lowtop. That's right.
Peace and love.
Salute from Philly. Philly in the building, King Poppy.
Yo, what's up, King Poppy?
Zoo Capo said, once I left Brooklyn, New York, I saw a whole different side of life. So much cheaper outside the city. I mean, that's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes. And you get an opportunity to just be somebody else.
Oh, I love that.
You know, you could be your true self. You could just really enjoy life. Because, you know, a lot of times when you grow up in a neighborhood where you're doing dirt, you're affiliated with people doing dirt, you don't want to get done dirty, you often...
defensive, you're angry. It's a lot
you're
of...
on point.
You're on point. You can't be yourself.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't smile.
No.
You can't smile and be happy every day. You gotta be with a
Yeah,
screw
you
face
got
on and
and
always.
move like a ninja.
Yeah. So yes, out of town is lovely. Like, trust me, we live out of town. We love nature, and we have a lot of it
Taino
around
Blanco,
us.
I too used to box. Oh, all right. He used to box at Van Dyke.
Wait, where'd that go so quick? Wait,
Down
hold
the
on.
other way.
Down this way?
Yeah. Taino
Oh, right
Blanco right
there.
there.
Okay.
I too used to box at Van Dyke PJs in the 80s and also Bed-Stuy for a short time. That's when Mark Breland was coming up. Okay, I remember them days. Yeah. Big up.
LA, UK in the building. Okay, somebody else from UK is in the
United Kingdom in
building.
the building. Okay, look.
Okay, Mr. HD Universe,
What
what
was
was
it
it
like
like?
in the 60s in East New York, Vermont, and Cozine? Oh, Vermont and Cozine,
What was
I
it
had
like?
cousins over there. Well, in the 60s,
It was the white people was there, right?
I was a young kid,
So it
but
wasn't
it was
bad.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, back then, them projects was really clean.
Mm-hmm.
We had changed the fence. We had, it was really, the hallways were spotless. It was really, really clean.
Back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. The future now says, salute to Tut. I was with you in Otisville.
All right, yo, one love to the Otisville family. Peace and love, bro. Wow.
We used to have fun on them visits in Otisville.
Yeah, we did.
We had a ball.
We made the best out of a bad situation, you know?
Yes, we did.
We made it our business to not allow that prison situation to defeat us.
Listen, I was coming up there like I was going to the Grammys, guys. I was coming up there like my baby was taking me on a date every week, and we was going all around the world. Sometimes I felt like I was in Paris, Rome, Greece, Italy. You got to use your imagination. And I'm talking about, I was treating that visit like it was the red carpet. All right. Y'all think I don't even dress up no more like I was. I was fly on them visits. Okay. Yo, I don't miss the visits because I visit my baby every day now. But we had some beautiful times.
We did.
You know, we made the best. That's what I'm saying. You have to
Really
make the
good
best of
conversations.
wherever you're at. We had amazing conversations. That's how we really got to really build. You know what I mean? That and the emails.
Yes. The email.
And the letters.
The snail mail.
The snail mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the phones. Like, you got to utilize all of those services. Yes, like, please, guys, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Now, let me play my intro. You know my intro for the I can't play it on the lives, but it's on the actual videos. But like, subscribe, stay notified. Okay. What to say? Tina Mark, Alabama Avenue, Liberty Avenue, Alabama Avenue.
Oh, wow. Liberty.
ENY in the building.
Liberty and Alabama. Okay.
Yeah. Somebody else from the UK. It's a lot of UK
That's
tonight.
my aunt in them block.
Okay.
From Liberty in Alabama.
Look, babe, Kobina Mensah from the UK.
Oh, all right. Oh, shoot. United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom is heavy tonight.
Yeah. They showing love, UK.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. No, those are super stickers and super chats.
Oh, okay.
That Nikki is promoting.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. If y'all want to send some love, y'all do the super chat. Nikki knows what she's talking about because I don't even be knowing. All I know is Cash App. Walter King Johnson. Walter King Tut Johnson is Cash App if y'all want to send some love.
You look the same. You really haven't aged much. You two make a great set. Thank you. Hey, yo, she keep me happy. She keep me young. She keep me striving. I pray too. I do a lot of prayer. You know, I'm eating well. I'm exercising. So, thank God, you know, so far, so good. Everything is going well. But my baby, that love, it ain't nothing like love. I'm his young girl. Yeah, and I'm 52. He makes me feel, you know, we have an older man. I feel young all the time. I'm his young girl. But my baby, yeah, I just was saying he look good, but he don't like when I brag on him. So I love when y'all say it. See, you know, I'm not bullshitting you. No. I just told him that before the show started. And he was like, all right, cut it. He don't like me. He don't not like, he's so humble. I love that about you, babe. Thank you, sweetheart.
He's the humblest guy I've ever met in my life. You're so cute. Okay. They deleting them, getting them up
Woo.
out of there. Delete. Little cutthroats that said hi. They get them up out of here. Wait, salute, cutthroat. Okay, Charles Johnson, my brother Tut, this Chase
Yo, what's up,
from
Chase?
East New York.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's going on, Chase? I gotta catch up to you. All right.
Okay, Amaris the Rich. I live in Texas. Okay, Texas in the building. I think that's the second person for Texas.
Wow, Texas boy, showing
What up,
love.
Tut? Robert Secord.
Oh, yo, what's up, Rob? Everything good? Wow.
Okay, that's EMY. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Wait. EMY said, oh no, those long bus rides leave early in the morning in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, that's especially when the guys when people are going to visit people upstate.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
From what's that? 59th Street is what's
59th
name
Street.
Circle.
Oh, you talking about Columbus Circle.
Columbus Circle.
Charles Johnson said, that's a real woman right there. Salute to you. Well, thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. You guys, Siobhan Tingle said, you guys are blessings in the YouTube community. And you both stood on your square, created your own lane, and are doing your thing. Thank you. Thank you, Siobhan. That's right.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give it all to her. Cause if it was up to me, I would have never been on there. Ever. Cause see, I come from
a private era.
Mm-hmm.
But
when cameras wasn't even out.
They wasn't taking pictures a lot.
Whenever we seen a camera, we were scared. Yo, there's a camera over there. Don't go that way. Mm-hmm. So when you said get on, it was like, what? Camera?
Well, you know what, guys? I didn't know that we was going to go this far with it. But the first time I filmed them on the rock, remember that rock? We was on the beach. I took him to the beach when he first came home.
Blessings from the YouTube community.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Siobhan said that. So I took him to the beach, and he did his first video on the rock. And he was really talking to the guys he left behind. But the response that he got from that and the views, I said, wait a minute. We're on to something here. Then I did another video that was when we was in the office.
Right.
And you was also, you did like,
to the guys
I split it up.
incarcerated.
Because you was talking to the guys incarcerated again. Because he used to do a lot of just really talking to, the guys that he left behind, his comrades. And just giving them hope and, encouragement.
Just telling them to stand strong and don't give up.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really, really good guys behind those walls. And unfortunately, some of them are innocent. But many of them made some terrible mistakes. But
they seeking relief.
I've been around them. And you got some really, really wonderful people behind them walls. Mm-hmm. And you got people that's working to change their lives and helping other people change their lives, And
when they're going to come home.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to them getting out here and living a beautiful life,
Yeah. A lot of people are getting released now.
Yes.
And you know what? I know from my heart that you're inspiring them, not to say that they wouldn't have did the right thing.
Right.
Not to say that they wouldn't have did the right thing, but just seeing you come home, somebody that all of them knew that you was just never coming home.
Right.
And for you to be released and then to stay on the path that you've been staying on is a hell of an inspiration. But back to my little story of how I realized that my baby was going to be, really relevant in this YouTube space and the social network space is because I started hearing how he was speaking. And I was like, I didn't even know that you were such a great speaker, such an eloquent speaker. And people really listened to you and they wanted to hear more from you. To the point where they wanted me to hell up out of here. They just wanted him. I grew on everybody. But it had to be me because he wouldn't have did it without me. You get what I'm saying? So we just kind of became a team because he feels comfortable with me by his side. But when I seen that if Star was born, I said, wait a minute. This could be lucrative, guys. And then after 40 days, right? We became monetize and YouTube partners in 40 days. Now, when that happened, I said, oh, we got something here. And we just maintained the integrity of his space. This is not a podcast. We haven't started the podcast portion of this yet. This is basically, it's like a reality show, I want to say. A reality, a window into King Tut's life in your world.
And yo, we in a unique space because, like I said, it's something that I've never done. And it's something I never planned on doing. But I did plan on coming back to society, trying to help other people, being inspirational towards others, and just participating in that process. But I'm happy that you introduced me to this lane right here.
God
Because
introduced
she
you.
helped, yeah, but God
God guided me.
God
yes.
guided you.
Yeah, because I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't doing. I had this YouTube channel for 15 years and didn't do nothing with it, but put up a few little
And
audio.
yo, I put up
music.
a lot. Well, we used to go to not war, but we had our differences when it came to
We
this.
had our differences,
Yeah.
and people knew because we would bring it to the show.
Yes.
Sometimes. Remember the Burberry scarf?
Yes, I do.
That's one of our highest videos. I think that video was up to like 70,000. It's crazy. But he did not want to do it. And he was like so disgruntled. And I had to bring it to the show. And that was one of the best shows, babe. That Burberry scarf. Okay. And then it became fun. We started doing fun things,
Right.
and I would warm him up, and then y'all got to really start seeing the fun side of him, because he could be very serious and, studious, and that's beautiful.
Antisocial.
No, because you are a social
Aloof.
person. Not aloof either. You're very personable, but you're serious. You're a serious guy. So I brought the silliness out of you. They start seeing us playing games, and we were doing.
My boys ain't like that.
Oh yeah, his people. They mad because the gatekeeper. Listen, then he was in his first music video, guys, because I made a song for my baby. Make sure y'all stream Walter King Tut, Amazing by Mac Mama, and you can see the video on our channel as well. And listen, I made him come out of his comfort zone.
Definitely did that.
You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, we're gonna listen, it's so much coming in listen, we just playing right now. We're gonna do a reality show. So y'all really gonna get to see how he's living. We're gonna do a documentary, we're gonna do a series, we're gonna do a movie. Things are coming.
Taino Blanco, he said a lot of gangs back then, and that came
and then
came the drugs, dealers, and came into the picture. Yeah, back then there was a lot of gangs.
And everybody wanted to be Scarface.
Together Brothers, the Latin Jinx, Sex Boys, Sex Survivors, the Crazy Homicides, the Savage Nomads, the Buccaneer Lords, the Tomahawks, the Jolly Stompers. Hey, yo, I could just keep going on and on and on and on and on.
Frit A40, what's up from Australia? Hi,
What's
mate.
up? What's going on, mate?
Samuel Westel Make Money. He's from London. He said, you too lovely to be here. I'm from London, England. All right.
What's going on, London, England?
UK is in the building strong tonight.
Woo! We getting love from UK, yo.
Yes. Charles Johnson said, Bama's from New York in the building.
All right, the Bamas.
Okay.
One love, Bamas.
I love that. Make sure y'all share the show, especially the people overseas. Make sure you share it so it could be in your algorithm and other people from overseas can know about the show.
Yeah, shouting out Bamas, all the PJs.
Yes, please hit the like button, guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. If this is your first night on the channel, it's a lot of content on this channel.
Story to tell. Salute.
So
Sonny
get
Blanco.
caught up. Get caught up on his interviews. Get caught up on all the content that we put up.
And when you come in, please hit the like button.
That's right. DM's Shots 247 said, I truly appreciate this opportunity to see the true you. Thank you, DM. I came up in the 80s and 90s in BK. Your name and legend was larger than life. Stay blessed, you and your family. Isn't it wonderful
very much.
to see this side of him?
Yeah, hey, yo, let me tell you something. I'm happy to be human again.
I
Because,
humanized him.
Yeah. You know, we made our we were made to believe that we were wild animals.
Mm.
And it was like every time you committed a foolish act, you was given a Scooby snack. You know, it was crazy.
David Malone, I'm happy for you, family. Blessed to y'all. Mike H, sending a lot of love all the way from Jane and Finch, Toronto.
Woo!
Big
All
ups
right,
to
Toronto.
y'all.
Big up to Toronto. Wow. That's in
Wow.
Canada. Wow.
We international, babe.
Taino Blanco.
He
Warrior
said, I
for Christ.
see. Gave you a thumbs
Taino.
up. Yeah. Touch you make second chances look like $1 million. Aww.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. This second chance is worth more than $1 billion. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. When you are in a prison cell, wondering about how your life could have been if you just would have made some different choices and decisions. And then often reminiscing or thinking or dreaming about what you wish it would or should or could be. But deep in your heart, you feel that it's never going to be that way. But you got hope because you're praying and you're asking God for another chance. You got hope because you're seeing God change other people's circumstances. You got hope because you're a survivor and you refuse to give up. And God smiled on me. Not only did God give me my freedom, He gave me my beautiful wife. Thank you, God.
Babe. Thank you, God.
Thank you, bro.
You know what? I could segue into my Make It Make Sense, my other one, right? So I was visiting with my therapist because although I'm a life coach, I still have a therapist as well. And it's like she just cannot believe that there's no drama in my relationship. Because, you know, she knows his story that he came home because I've been talking to her for years. And so she knew as I was going up there to do the time with him, how devoted I was and how I loved him so much. And then, you know, and then I brought him in one of my sessions. He met her and she was like, okay, nice. But, you know, professional people, we're all you know, we have a certain level of scrutiny, you know what I mean, which it's just from her caring about me and don't want to see me hurt. So she's like, so is that how's everything and I'm like, everything is beautiful, everything's great, and she's like, keep prodding me like I'm in an interrogation room, and I'm like, what do you want me to say? My relationship is amazing because I want it to be amazing.
That's right.
Because I work on making everything go smooth. Everything. She's like, well, you know, things will change. He's gonna start getting annoying. I'm like, no, he not. Because guess what? He wasn't supposed to be here. He was supposed to be in jail for the rest of his life. And I had committed to him then and said, I don't care if you never come home. I'm not leaving your side. Remember I told you that on several occasions. So just the fact that God brought you home, man, that man could do whatever he want. Like, because I trust him, so I know he's not gonna violate. You know what I mean? So when I say he could fart, he could, you know, anything that what people may find annoying in their partners, I love it. I just feel like I'm blessed to have you by my side. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have to be like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's nothing that you can do to make me get annoyed. Every single day, I look at this man and be like, thank you, God. It's like it's a dream I'm living in. I cannot believe not only
God
did he come
changed
home.
history for us.
Yes, he
Because
changed
man
history.
said, you're never coming home.
That's right. But not only are you home, but I'm still happy in your home. Because, baby, I watch Love and Lockup. It don't always, this ain't always the case. So I'm very blessed, very lucky. And I don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make you as happy as you make me.
You do.
I try my best.
And yo, one of the things I learned about love, it's an ongoing thing. It's a continuation. It's something that never ceases. And it's something to always work and strive for. Work towards it, you know? Don't fight it. Because a lot of times we allow our, you know, misinformation, opinions,
ego,
to cause us
To have disharmony in the relationship.
and we end up, to spite our face, we chop our noses off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to kiss ass in your relationship. Bottom line, I kisses his ass. Okay.
Wait.
Babe, you know I treat you with kid gloves. Because
You
I
do.
could be a bitch.
You
All
can.
right. I know I could be a bitch. Siobhan Tingle, Mac Mama, do you have a P.O. box? Okay, let me get focused. Yes, I do. P.O. Box 237, Derby, Connecticut. And you can put Star Status Publishing, P.O. Box 237, Derby, Connecticut, 06418. That's the P.O. Box. But also, I want you guys to visit our organization, championsforchangeinc.com. And one of the ladies will have it in the chat. So this way, if you guys want to make a donation to the organization or just simply join the newsletter so we can have your information in the database. So when we start having fundraising galas, events, volunteers, opportunities, if you guys are local or you want to fly in, this way you'll be in our community over there. So make sure y'all go to www.championsforchangeinc.com. And what else? His Cash App, if you want to show my baby some love, is Walter King Tut Johnson. And follow him in all his social networks, which is TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and it's at Walter King Tut Johnson. Again, make sure, and I be forgetting myself. Follow me on I Am Coach Coco on Instagram and on TikTok, I Am Coach Coco, and my other page, I Am Mac Mama. There's one more thing I want to say. It's so much. Oh, merch coming soon. We if you see, we're always promoting different images. We're gonna have beautiful t-shirts. We're gonna start it with the t-shirt line, but we're gonna have coats, leather jackets, army coats. And if you make a donation over $1,000, you get a army coat with the Champion for Change logo. Huge, it's beautiful. You're gonna have that like the general wears. And we'll just give that to you for your donation. And that's about it, right?
And Ward Dorsey, Notion Ave.
Okay, NA Rock in the
Rock.
building.
Hold on. Come down. Sonny Blanco, Story to Tell.
Where's that?
No, you just passed it. Right there.
Oh, right there. Story to tell. DMW Salute G's. Maybe he's promoting something.
All right.
Charles Johnson said, until you piss him off. Wait, what's he talking about? Listen, I know. He got a temper, guys, but one thing I can say about my baby, he treats me with kid gloves. And, we've had a few little scuffles, but we both work hard to make each other happy. That's how I can explain it, right?
Every now and then I got to bark.
But you haven't had to bark in a long time. That was like in the beginning. You have it, because I know when I'll be like, well, stand down. You got to choose and pick your arguments and pick, what's worth it. And I stands down. I'm not afraid to say it because I let him lead. He's the king. So I let him lead. And I feel like you just like, you're a great guy, babe. You really are.
And you're a great
Your
woman.
temperament is, he has a peaceful, just the same way y'all see, this is how he is all the time. Very calm, smooth, intellectual, logical, and his temperament is even. He keeps me even because I was wild. But since I've been with this man, I feel like you helped me in my professional life. I was always a great life coach, but now I think more like you. You know what I'm saying? So I can even give greater advice. That's what I was missing. Guys, go to CoachCocoCares.com if y'all want to book a session.
Take me out to the go-go.
What's
you
that?
folks keep spirits
high,
high,
all time high.
high. They must be from D.C.
Okay,
Go-go.
the go-go. Make sure if y'all want to book us for a relationship session, I'm doing specials too, because my baby is now a life coach, a relationship life coach, and that's what I do as a living for the last 13 years. Make sure you go to CoachCocoCares.com. It's a special there to book us both. Or if you just want to have a session with the king, you can do that as well. Just make sure you include that.
Sonny Blanco.
Mason Wings said, never seen someone with waves and a part. Oh, baby, that's his style. He been rocking this style for years, decades. That's what he's known for. The waves will make you sick.
Matter of fact, they said something about Akbar. Sonny, go back a little bit. Sonny Blanco. No.
Oh, right. Up here?
We need, move up.
Right here?
We need a story about Akbar. I don't know. Which Akbar you talk about? Powerful brother Akbar from the future? Akbar Prey from New Jersey?
Tina Mark said, "What's up, fam? You looking good and good to see you doing your thing."
Hey, what's up, Tina? Peace and love.
Brazen Hammer, bless you.
Yo, bless you.
Anwar Dorsey, shout out to King and
Anwar,
Queen.
one love.
Tut, hey, shout out to you as well. All right, what's this? DM Shot 247, keep pushing. You definitely inspiring brothers.
Thank you very much. I'm going to keep pushing. Y'all know we don't stop pushing.
That's right. Kobina Mensah said, I would love to invite you couple to the motherland, Ghana.
Wow.
All right. We'll
That's
be out there
beautiful.
one day.
Yes.
God willing. We will see the motherland. Okay. Tiana was talking about our first cameras were the Polaroids. That's 70. What a time. It was
What
the
a
best.
time.
Yes, it was. Okay, he said, need to make a movie on how you grew up and how you turned it all around by the grace of God. Absolutely.
That's what it's about. The evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I want my movie not to be about me. I want it to be about us, human beings. You know what I'm saying? That any human being that's raised in a certain environment, you know, depending on that person's mindset, temperament, the things they going through personally as well as on a social level, is what create them. You know, everybody child in those environments is up against the things that I was up against. And I want it to be something that make parents aware of the fact that children listen more than you could ever think they do. They see more than you can never think they do. And they follow. They follow.
Mr. Hitch 74 said, what up, Tut? I'm glad you set shit straight on that Pac shit. One love, my brother.
Yo, what's going on, Mr. Hitch? One love. Yeah. Thank you for thanking me for setting that straight. I had to set it straight.
That's right. And if y'all want to see that interview, it's a great interview. It's almost at 250,000.
And shout out to Tupac.
Make sure, the legendary Tupac.
Legendary.
Make sure y'all what you call it? Make sure y'all check out that interview. I did that one as well.
Big L and damn.
Dogman 97, legendary. Welcome home. Tut, I looked up to you when I was a teenager.
Wow. Hey, listen. If you looked up to me when I was a teenager, 9 out of 10, it was because I was doing the wrong thing. I'm asking you today, work with me. Work with me. You know, at that time in my life, I was just busy trying to be a man. But I took a lot of shortcuts. I wanted to get there quick. I thought that I can earn the right to be called a man by taking shortcuts, and I learned now that you can't. That's something that you got to do the right way. And even if you do it the wrong way, it's left undone. As long as you got breath in your body, you can work on correcting whatever it is that you messed up on, you know? And just ask God for forgiveness. Those people who you violated, for forgiveness. And just keep doing what's got to be done, you know? Because, like I said, young people watch us. People watch us. And there's somebody just like you looked up to me. There's somebody looking up to you. Or quite a few people. So be mindful of that fact. And get at me. Peace and love, bro.
Toy Phillips said, greetings, King and Queen. Always amazing to see a journey of togetherness. May your work continue to shine. Light, one love. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Charleston Johnson, this is Chess. I left you a message on your Instagram page. Glad to see you home, bro. I wish you know about the best. Okay.
Thank you, Charles.
Mr. Hitch 74 of North Carolina in the building.
North Kakalaki.
That's right. Enoch, what's up, OG? I'm glad to see you in good spirits and you have a beautiful woman on your arm. Man, you blessed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so, not only is she beautiful, she's spiritual, she's intelligent, she's a go-getter. She make it happen, bro. She make it happen. And I know when you say beautiful is all those things. But I just want you to know there's so much more to her than you can ever expect.
Aw,
I'm a lucky man.
thank you, babe. I love these shows. That's the most I get out of him.
Don't listen to her. I treat her with love every
No,
single
you do,
day.
but you be like, I'm like, what? Thank you. I love it. You lays it on thick for the queen. I love you, baby.
I love you, boo.
Okay, Greg said, how can I donate? Well, there's a few ways, Greg. You could go to championsforchange.inc.com and just hit the donate button. Or you can hit his Cash App, Walter King Tut Johnson. And those are great ways. Thank you so much, Greg, for even wanting to, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff for the community, for our kids. And we need
Thank you, Greg.
everybody's help.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it's 8:00. Okay, that
What?
hour went by quick. That's
Aw, man.
crazy. Guys, it's been lovely as usual. I really had a great time tonight.
So did I.
Yes.
And I hope you got something out of the program.
Yes.
We always get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because we watch it over
Yes.
and over. Sometimes we watch it a few
And we
times.
appreciate the love you're sending our way. And we're happy that we are a source of inspiration to others. And you know, you see, we still got haters. We still got people.
Thank you, my moderators, because they make sure them haters
right.
get out of here.
Thank you, E&Y. And thank
E&Y
you, Nikki.
and Nikki, baby.
Thank y'all
man,
so much.
Mwah. Thank you, two queens, man. And y'all so beautiful. And thank you for taking the time out to always just come and hold us down. You know, when we start doing events, you already know y'all on there, VIP, no questions asked. Y'all don't have to pay for nothing. Y'all just come through, because I already know y'all going to be doing your best to volunteer and help us do whatever we trying to do for the community. So y'all on the list for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everybody.
This show made me feel so good. It always does. Hey, stay tuned.
And thank you for everybody that sent a positive message, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, yo, pray.
That's our fuel.
It is.
That's when we know we doing good. We doing the right thing. We try to not getting people business on this YouTube.
That's right.
We don't come with the gossip, and we don't come with the trendy stories or follow what's going on, because we just want to bring some light.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Something different. That's all. You know, everybody doing the same thing up here. So let's just be something different.
Exactly.
And be the light.
Stay anchored.
Peace and love.
We love y'all. Peace.
All right.